Ever wondered about things that just don't make sense? In this video, we're diving into 10 mind-boggling mysteries that have left even the sharpest scientists scratching their heads. From ancient riddles to modern-day puzzles, these unsolved mysteries span across history, baffling everyone. So get ready for a roller coaster of the unexplained and the inexplicable. Let's explore these fascinating enigmas together and see if you can crack the code where many have tried and failed. Number 10. The Vanishing of Flight 19. On a seemingly ordinary day, December 5, 1945, something extraordinary happened. A group of 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, known as Flight 19, set off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. However, this day would be remembered for its mystery rather than routine, as the entire flight, along with 14 airmen, including an experienced instructor, disappeared without a trace. The situation turned even more baffling when the flight's leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, reported compass malfunctions and disorientation over the radio. In an effort to unravel this mystery, a search team was dispatched, only to deepen the enigma as they too vanished. Despite clear weather and the prowess of the crew, no wreckage or clue has been found to this day. This incident, occurring in the notorious Bermuda Triangle, has sparked numerous theories ranging from navigational errors to more outlandish explanations like alien abduction, leaving it as one of aviation's most perplexing unsolved mysteries. Number 9. The lead masks case. On August 20th, 1966, Brazil faced one of its most intriguing unsolved mysteries. In Rio de Janeiro, on the desolate Vintém Hill, the bodies of 2 electronics repairmen from Campos dos Goitacazes were discovered under bizarre circumstances. Manuel Pereira de Cruz and Miguel José Viana were not just found in formal attire and waterproof coats, but also wearing odd lead eye masks, typically used for radiation protection. The scene grew more puzzling as investigators found an empty water bottle, 2 towels, and a cryptic note in a small notebook. The note read, 1630 be at the agreed place. 1830 swallow capsules. After effect, protect metals, wait for mask signal. Despite this eerie directive, autopsies revealed no traces of toxic substances in their bodies. Their cause of death remained a mystery, compounded by the absence of apparent injuries and the inexplicable presence of lead masks. This perplexing case has fueled wild speculation, with theories ranging from an ill-fated attempt to contact extraterrestrial beings to a fatal outcome of a bizarre religious ritual. Dubbed the lead masks case, this enigma has captured the fascination of both sleuths and UFO enthusiasts, standing as one of the most confounding unsolved mysteries, continually inviting intrigue and debate. Number 8. The Soldering Children disappearance. On Christmas Day in 1945, the Soldering family in Fayetteville, West Virginia, faced an unimaginable tragedy when their house was engulfed in flames. While George and Jenny Soldering and some of their children escaped, 5 of their 10 children were thought to be trapped inside. However, the aftermath raised more questions than answers. No remains of the children were found in the debris, fueling the family's belief that the children were actually abducted. Witnesses claimed to have seen the children after the fire, and years later, a mysterious photo emerged, purportedly showing one of the Soldering sons as an adult. Despite numerous investigations and the family's tireless search, the fate of the Soldering children remains a haunting and unsolved mystery, leaving a legacy of intrigue and unanswered questions. Number 7. The Circleville letters. In the 1970s, the quiet town of Circleville, Ohio, found itself at the center of a perplexing mystery. Residents, including a school bus driver named Mary Gillespie, received anonymous, threatening letters filled with personal accusations. The situation escalated tragically when Mary's husband, Ron, died in a mysterious car crash shortly after a public accusation of an affair. The town was further unsettled as more letters targeting various residents with scandalous claims circulated even when a suspect was jailed. The mystery deepened when letters continued, some postmarked from faraway places suggesting multiple people might be involved. Despite numerous investigations and theories, the true identity and motives of the Circleville letter writer remain unknown, leaving a lingering shadow of mystery and unease over the town. Number 6. The Ghost Blimp. On August 16, 1942, a baffling episode unfolded in the skies over San Francisco, etching its name into the perplexing pages of aviation history. Picture this: a U.S. Navy airship, the L-8, sets off on what should have been a routine mission. But here's where things take a mysterious turn. Hours later, this airship, like a ghost vessel, floats back and crash lands in Daly City, but without its two-man crew, Lieutenant Ernest Cody and Ensign Charles Adams. The scene at the crash site was as puzzling as it was eerie. The control car's door swung open, yet vital equipment such as parachutes and a life raft remained untouched. The blimp's ignition was still on and the radio fully operational. Strangely, no distress signals were sent out by the crew during the entire flight. Despite exhaustive search efforts, the fate of Cody and Adams remained a mystery, leading to the legend of the Ghost Blimp. Over the years, theories have swirled around this incident, from alien abductions to clandestine encounters with enemy agents, yet none have offered a definitive explanation. The enigma of the Ghost Blimp stands as one of aviation's most intriguing unsolved mysteries, leaving historians and enthusiasts alike pondering what really happened to the crew of the L-8 No. 5. The Flann Isles Lighthouse Mystery. In December 1900, a chilling mystery unfolded on the remote Flann Isles, off Scotland's west coast, cementing its eerie legend in maritime history. 3 lighthouse keepers, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, vanished into thin air from their solitary lighthouse. When a supply ship arrived at the isolated isle, it found an unsettling scene. The lighthouse was abandoned, with half-eaten meals and an overturned chair in the kitchen, hinting at a hasty exit. Adding to the enigma, the lighthouse's logbook contained entries about a violent storm, which was peculiar since no such storms had been reported in the area at that time. The final, cryptic log entry, dated December 15th, read, "Storm ended, sea calm. God is over all." The fate of the keepers has since been shrouded in mystery. Theories abound, from a rogue wave dragging them to sea to a murder-suicide pact, or even supernatural forces at play. The official explanation posits that the men were swept away by a massive wave while securing equipment outside. Yet the absence of bodies and the strange details surrounding their disappearance continue to stir speculation and intrigue. This historic mystery remains unsolved, leaving more questions than answers in its wake. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the heart of the bustling 1950s, a fashion show in Paris unveiled more than the latest swimwear. As models sashayed down the runway, a figure emerged, bathed in sepia tones, a woman of impossible poise, her image captured in a singular haunting photograph. Unlike her vibrant contemporaries, she was shrouded in a grayscale palette, her form slightly translucent, as if from another time. Spectators of the day claimed she was merely a trick of light or a flaw in the film. Yet no scientific analysis could explain her anachronistic appearance. Theories abounded, a ghostly imprint of a forgotten era, a slip in time, or a premonition. Decades passed, and the woman in the photograph, known as the Phantom Model, remained an enigmatic specter, her origins and truth as elusive as a mirage, a mystery ensconced in the glamour of a bygone epoch. Number 4. The Disappearance of the Indus Valley Civilization. In the heart of what is now Pakistan and northwest India, there thrived an ancient wonder known as the Indus Valley Civilization, also referred to as the Harappan Civilization. This Bronze Age marvel, flourishing from around 2600 to 1900 BCE, was notable for its advanced urban planning, elaborate drainage systems, and impressive architecture, with prominent cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro. But around 1900 BCE, something unforeseen happened. This grand civilization began to wane, eventually fading into the annals of history, leaving behind one of archaeology's most profound mysteries. The once bustling cities were deserted, and the civilization's unique script, still undeciphered, fell into disuse. The abrupt disappearance of such a vast and developed society has baffled historians and archaeologists for ages. Numerous theories have been proposed to unravel this enigma: drastic climate changes, deforestation, catastrophic flooding, or even invasion by the Aryans. Yet none of these theories completely account for the widespread desertion of the Indus Valley civilization. Today, researchers persist in their quest to piece together the story, digging through the civilization's remains for clues about its sudden collapse. This enigmatic decline serves as a stark reminder of the ebbs and flows of human societies throughout our history. The mystery of the fall of the Indus Valley civilization remains one of the most captivating puzzles in the world of archaeology, continuing to intrigue and challenge our understanding of the past. Number 3. Pomsky Crater. Deep in Siberia's Irkutsk region lies a geological marvel that has puzzled scientists and enthusiasts alike, the Pomsky Crater. Discovered in 1949 by geologist Vadim Karpov, this crater, also known as the Fire Eagle Nest, presents an awe-inspiring sight. Towering at about 40 meters high and spanning roughly 160 meters in diameter, it's composed of shattered limestone blocks that form a large mound. Since its discovery, the origin of the Pomsky Crater has been the subject of much speculation. Theories range from a meteorite impact to volcanic activity, and even more outlandish suggestions like underground nuclear tests or extraterrestrial involvement. However, none of these theories perfectly match the crater's unique features. For instance, it lacks a typical impact trench and shows no magnetic anomalies, which are common in other known craters. Adding to its mystique, the Pomsky Crater is relatively young in geological terms, estimated to be only 250 to 350 years old. Local legends talk of a fiery explosion in the 19th century, lending a mythical aura to its origin. Further intensifying the intrigue are reports of unusual radiation levels and mysterious deaths among some who've explored the site. These elements combine to make the Pomsky Crater a fascinating enigma in the world of geology and exploration. Number 2. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. The enigmatic tale of the Lost Colony of Roanoke remains one of the oldest unsolved riddles in American history. In 1587, an expedition led by John White brought 115 English settlers to Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina. Later that year, White returned to England for supplies, but due to war with Spain, his return was delayed until 1590. What he discovered upon his return still baffles historians. The colony was eerily deserted, with no signs of conflict or struggle. The only hint to their fate was the cryptic word Croatoan, carved into a fence post, and CRO, etched into a tree. Croatoan was the name of an island to the south of Roanoke, now known as Hatteras Island, and home to a Native American tribe of the same name. Despite numerous efforts, White was unable to find any trace of the colonists. To this day, the fate of the Roanoke settlers remains shrouded in mystery. Theories abound. Did they assimilate with local tribes, fall victim to disease or hostile attacks, or were they simply overwhelmed by the harsh conditions? The story of the lost colony of Roanoke has etched itself into the annals of American folklore, continuing to fascinate historians and enthusiasts, embodying one of the most enduring legends in the saga of American colonization. Number 1. The Hesdal Lights. Since the 1980s, a remote valley in central Norway, known as Hesdalen, has been at the center of a perplexing and unexplained phenomenon. This quiet area has become famous for the Hesdal Lights, mysterious illuminations that have both intrigued and baffled observers. These lights, appearing mostly at night, are unusually bright, akin to car headlights, and showcase an array of colors. They have a tendency to hover, flash, or dart across the sky in ways that defy easy explanation. The Hesdal Lights have been witnessed hundreds of times. Various theories have been proposed to explain these enigmatic lights. Some believe they could be a result of ionized iron dust. Others suggest they are due to a natural battery created by the valley's unique geological makeup. There are even theories pointing towards piezoelectricity caused by specific rock strains, or, more intriguingly, UFO activity. To delve deeper into this mystery, the Hesdalen Valley now hosts the Hesdalen AMS, Automatic Measurement Station, a dedicated research facility that continuously monitors and records these bizarre light events. Despite extensive research and numerous hypotheses, no conclusive explanation has been universally accepted. The Hesdalen Lights stand as a testament to the natural world's enduring mysteries, capturing the imagination of scientists and laypeople alike.